She was clear of all charges, but some say she never left the house. What if I told you that you could spend the night in a home where something truly terrible once happened, and that the person at the center of it all might still be wandering the halls? You're about to explore the infamous Lizzie Borden House, a place so strange even paranormal teams hesitate to go in alone. This isn't just another spooky house. This one has a real story, a real mystery, and to this day, people still claim to experience things that can't be explained. In this video, we're diving deep into what really happened there, who Lizzie Borden was, why this house might still hold on to its past, and what visitors have said about their unusual experiences inside. If you're into true stories, mysteries, and a few goosebumps along the way, stick around. So who was Lizzie Borden? Lizzie Borden was born in 1860 in Fall River, Massachusetts. She grew up in a strict and old-fashioned household with her father Andrew, her sister Emma, and her stepmother Abby. The Borden family had money, but lived very simply. Lizzie and Emma were known to have a tense relationship with their stepmother. The house they lived in was plain, and had very little privacy, even by the standards of the time. Andrew Borden was known in town as a serious and frugal man. The sisters rarely called Abby mother, a sign of how distant things were in the home. Then came one summer day in 1892 that would change everything. The event that shocked the country. On August 4th, 1892, something happened in the Borden home that caught the entire nation's attention. That morning, Abby Borden was found unresponsive in the guest room. Not long after, Andrew Borden was found in the sitting room in a similar condition. Only Lizzie and the maid, Bridget, were believed to be home at the time. The town was shaken. People didn't know what to believe. Lizzie said she was in the barn during the time everything happened. A day later, someone reportedly saw her burning one of her dresses. The police were suspicious, but evidence was thin. Soon, Lizzie was arrested and put on trial. The trial that made history. Lizzie's trial in 1893 became one of the most talked about events in America that day. Newspapers followed it daily, and people around the country had opinions. Lizzie stayed calm and quiet, and she never admitted to anything. There were no clear signs pointing to anyone else, but there was also no hard proof that she was guilty. In the end, the jury found her not guilty. She was free to go, but her name would forever be tied to that house. What happened to the house? Today, the house at 92 2nd Street is still standing. But it's no ordinary home. It's now a bed and breakfast. That's right. You can book a night and stay in the actual house where the mystery took place. People sleep in the guest room. Some sit in the exact parlor where the father was last seen. The house is almost exactly as it was in the 1890s. But that's not the only thing that hasn't changed. Many say the house still feels different. People who visit the house often report things they can't quite explain. Sudden chills even on warm nights. Hearing footsteps when no one else is upstairs. Doors creaking open or closed by themselves. Strange feelings like being watched or followed. And they're not the only ones. Paranormal teams from shows like Ghost Adventures and Kindred Spirits have all visited. They've picked up audio recordings with faint voices, sudden changes in temperature in specific spots, lights flickering without explanation. One team member said they felt a cold breeze rush past them in a sealed room. The house has a reputation and some rules. Guests are warned to be respectful inside the house. Those who don't often report feeling uneasy afterward. Some visitors have said they had strange dreams for days after their stay. Others described feeling dizzy in certain rooms, especially in the basement or near the guest room. One man claimed he saw someone standing in the hallway, but when he turned the light on, no one was there. People have also captured unusual shadows in their photos, even when no one was in the shot. Could it all be in their heads? Skeptics say yes. They believe the house's history makes people expect something to happen, and that's what causes all the odd feelings. But others disagree. A medium once lost consciousness during a visit and later said the energy overwhelmed her. A guest reported hearing a voice whispering near her bed, and she was staying alone. A photo taken by a tourist showed what looked like a hand reaching out in a completely empty room. It's up to you to decide what's real. So, did Lizzie do it? It's a question that still hasn't been answered, more than a century later. On one hand, Lizzie had reasons to be unhappy. She didn't get along with her stepmother. Her father was reportedly thinking of changing his will, and she acted strangely in the days after the incident. On the other hand, there were no clear signs of guilt. No one saw her do anything, and she never changed her story in public. Some believe the maid Bridget might have been pushed to a breaking point. Others suggest a stranger could have come in and left quickly. No one really knows, and Lizzie never told. She passed away in 1927, still maintaining her innocence. Would you spend the night there? Thousands of people have. Some say it was fun. Others say it was unforgettable, but not in a good way. The house still holds the same layout. The rooms still look nearly the same. And many say the energy inside is just off. Guests who have stayed say that if you listen closely, you might hear footsteps above your head, or catch something moving out of the corner of your eye. Some even believe that Lizzie herself might still be there, waiting to be heard. Lizzie Borden was accused, but later found not guilty, of the deaths of her father and stepmother in 1892. The home where it all happened is now a historic bed and breakfast that attracts visitors from all over the world. Many guests report odd experiences, including unexplained sounds, feelings of being watched, and strange images caught on camera. Paranormal experts and TV teams have also recorded mysterious activity in the house. To this day, no one knows for sure what really happened inside the Borden home, or who was truly responsible.